Well, yesterday we showed you this incredible haunted house in Scottsdale, and while it's scary and fun, you know, all those flashing lights and loud noises can be really difficult for those with sensitivity concerns. So this year, the city of Peoria throwing a Halloween monster bash that is more inclusive than ever. So look who's out there. Kimmy showing us a fun time that's planned for the entire family. I think this is a great idea, Kim.
Good morning to you, Scotty. Yes, they actually hold this Monster Bash every year with the city of Peoria, but this year they're doing something new. They're trying to make it more inclusive for kids and adults with special needs. So we've got lots going down here this weekend, Saturday especially. Take a look at this little guy right here. You can get up close and personal with Pirate. This is just one of the highlights. I've got Bill joining me this morning with the city of Peoria. Let's first talk about the candy, because that's kind of the star of Monster Bash. Tell us a little bit about how much candy you guys are going to be giving away.
That's right. We've got 150 buckets full of candy right now, and we've got enough candy to fill them a second time. About 2,000 pounds worth, so come on out, enjoy the candy. It's all free.
Free admission, but you guys are asking that folks bring canned foods. Why is that?
Well, we always try and work with St. Mary's Food Bank. Every year we do a canned food drive. We usually get about 3 tons of food every year. So we're asking that people come out. We're not asking to bring, 10 or 12 cans. 1 can, 2 cans, whatever you can afford. Bring that out, throw it in the bins for us, and we'll support St. Mary's Food Bank for the upcoming holidays.
And then we also see those blue pumpkins on the table. What's the significance of the blue pumpkins?
So teal pumpkins are actually for kids who can't eat some of the candies, some of the peanuts, and they have food allergies. So that's treats that we can give to them that they can have without having an allergic reaction.
All right. So if you've got a child with special needs, maybe they don't want to be outside with all the screaming kids and all the fuss and the noise. That's where Luke comes in. So Luke kind of created this room. What do you call this?
This is our sensory recovery room.
Okay, and so what happens in this room, and who can come in this room?
So this room really is, it's for anybody that has sensory processing needs. It's for kids, it's for adults, it's for anyone that's feeling overwhelmed in this larger event. Because like you said, it's noisy, there's a lot of people that are running around having fun, but sometimes that's just a little bit too much. So what we've created here is we've got a safe space for these kids and for these adults to come to during the event. When they're feeling overwhelmed, we're going to have the sensory lighting, some fidget toys, these sensory boards that we've made. We've got the seating and everything that they need to kind of come into this room, relax for a few minutes, and then when they're ready, they can go back out and join the larger event.
And then if they do want to participate in some trick-or-treating, you guys actually have some special bags you've created.
Yeah, so up here on the table, you can see the brown Halloween bag that we've got. And it's got a blue ribbon on it. So what that is we just wanted to create a way for these families to feel a little bit more secure in our event. So when they come into the sensory room, if they want it, we'll tie a little blue ribbon onto their bag. This is just a signal for all of the staff that are working the event. They will know that maybe this person is nonverbal. Maybe this person needs a little bit of extra attention. If they get separated from their parent and they look like they might need some help, our staff that's just there for them to know that, hey, this person may need a little bit of extra help.
All right, so now come this way. Why is Kimmy holding a snake named Pirate? Well, that's because Deb from Deb's Dragons is also one of the highlights down here at Monster Bash. Good morning to you.
How are you? Good morning.
Tell me a little bit about these guys right here.
All right, so these are just a couple of the animals that were going to be used in the Monster Bash, which we use about 20 animals. That one is a gopher snake or a bull snake, and it's very rough. It kind of feels like a rattlesnake. So people are kind of afraid of that. A lot of people kill those, so we usually just kind of show that one to help people overcome their fear of that and not to kill them in the wild, So, and this is Slizzard. She's one of our really cool animals. She comes from the rainforest of Australia, and she's a blue tongue. Let's see if she can get that out for you.
Ooh.
So she'll kiss you, and you can hold them and hug them, and we have about 20 animals coming, so it's one of my favorite events of the year.
And it's a way that kids can maybe get up close and personal with animals they might think is scary, and then once they see them, they're like, Pirate's not that scary. Monster Bash, it happens Saturday, 5 to 9 here at Peoria Sports Complex. Stick with us. More from Good Morning Arizona right after this.